Why do 70% of men feel the burden of family care is overwhelming? This statistic is not just a number, it represents countless untold stories of men grappling with the weight of responsibilities that often go unnoticed. The societal expectations placed on men to be the unwavering pillars of strength can be crushing, leading to a silent struggle that many endure alone. Let's dive into the silent struggles they face. These struggles are multifaceted, encompassing financial, emotional, and physical challenges that intertwine to create a complex web of stress and pressure. Understanding these layers is crucial to addressing the root causes and finding meaningful solutions. Men often bear the weight of being the family's rock. This role, while noble, comes with its own set of challenges. The expectation to always be strong and dependable can be both a source of pride and a heavy burden. It means being there for loved ones, providing emotional support, and ensuring that the family unit remains stable and secure. But behind that strength lies a world of unspoken pains. These pains are often hidden behind a facade of stoicism, as men are conditioned to suppress their emotions and avoid showing vulnerability. This emotional suppression can lead to a buildup of stress and anxiety, which, if left unaddressed, can have serious mental health implications. Financial pressure is a huge one. The responsibility of being the primary breadwinner can weigh heavily on men, especially in uncertain economic times. The fear of not being able to provide for their families can lead to sleepless nights and constant worry. This financial strain is often compounded by the rising cost of living and the pressure to maintain a certain standard of living. The constant need to ensure stability can lead to stress and burnout. Long hours at work, coupled with the demands of family life, can leave men feeling exhausted and depleted. The relentless pursuit of financial security can take a toll on their physical and mental health, leading to burnout and a sense of hopelessness. Long hours, multiple jobs, and the fear of failing as a provider haunt many men. The pressure to succeed professionally while also being present for their families can create a sense of being pulled in multiple directions. This constant juggling act can lead to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt as men struggle to meet the high expectations placed upon them. Then there's the emotional toll. The societal expectation for men to be stoic and unemotional can lead to a sense of isolation and loneliness. Men may feel that they have no outlet for their emotions, leading to a buildup of stress and anxiety. This emotional burden can be just as heavy, if not heavier, than the physical and financial pressures they face. Society tells men to be stoic and strong, making vulnerability seem like a weakness. This cultural norm can prevent men from seeking help or expressing their emotions, leading to a sense of isolation and loneliness. The fear of being perceived as weak can be a significant barrier to accessing the support they need. This leads to emotional suppression and loneliness, feeding into anxiety and depression. The inability to express emotions can create a vicious cycle where men feel increasingly isolated and disconnected from those around them. This emotional isolation can exacerbate feelings of anxiety and depression, making it even more difficult to reach out for help. Balancing work and family life, another tightrope walk. The demands of modern life often require men to be both dedicated workers and involved parents. This balancing act can be incredibly challenging, as men strive to meet the needs of their families while also fulfilling their professional responsibilities. The demand to be both a dedicated worker and an involved parent can be overwhelming, often leaving men feeling guilty and inadequate. The pressure to excel in both areas can create a sense of being stretched too thin, leading to feelings of guilt and inadequacy. Men may feel that they are constantly falling short, unable to give their best to either their work or their family. And let's not forget physical health. The stress and pressure of balancing multiple responsibilities can take a toll on men's physical health. Chronic stress can lead to a range of health issues, including high blood pressure, heart disease, and other serious conditions. In the quest to provide, men often neglect their own well-being, risking chronic health issues. The focus on providing for their families can lead men to ignore their own health needs, skipping meals, neglecting exercise, and avoiding medical checkups. This neglect can have serious long-term consequences, impacting their overall well-being and quality of life. Despite all this, their emotional labor goes unnoticed. The emotional support that men provide to their families is often taken for granted, leading to a sense of being unappreciated and undervalued. This lack of recognition can add to the emotional burden they carry, making it even more challenging to cope with the pressures they face. Being a pillar of strength for everyone else leaves them feeling underappreciated and exhausted. The constant need to be strong and supportive can be draining, leaving men feeling emotionally and physically exhausted. This exhaustion can impact their ability to be present and engaged with their families, creating a cycle of stress and burnout. The fear of failure is relentless. The pressure to succeed and provide for their families can create a constant sense of fear and anxiety. Men may worry about losing their jobs, not being able to meet their financial obligations, or failing to live up to the expectations placed upon them. Societal stigma around male failure intensifies stress and anxiety, making it hard to seek help. The fear of being judged or perceived as weak can prevent men from reaching out for support, leading to a sense of isolation and helplessness. This stigma can create a barrier to accessing the help they need, exacerbating their stress and anxiety. And with limited support systems, the isolation only grows. The lack of accessible support systems for men can make it difficult for them to find the help they need. This isolation can lead to a sense of being alone in their struggles, making it even more challenging to cope with the pressures they face. But here's the silver lining. Acknowledging these struggles is the first step toward change. By recognizing the unique challenges that men face, we can begin to create a more supportive and understanding environment. This acknowledgement can help to break down the barriers that prevent men from seeking help and finding the support they need. By understanding and supporting these silent battles, we can create a space where men feel empowered to seek help and find balance. Support groups, therapy, and open conversations can provide men with the tools they need to navigate their challenges and find a sense of balance and well-being. Remember, supporting men in their roles isn't just about their well-being, it's about the health of families as a whole. When men are supported and empowered, they are better able to be present and engaged with their families, creating a positive ripple effect that benefits everyone. By addressing the unique challenges that men face, we can create a healthier, more supportive environment for all.